Good evening. So it's Friday. Hopefully we're feeling chilled out. We've had a good week. We've got the weekend to look forward to. No restrictions. Weather's not too bad here. The sun's out. It's nice and crisp. So yeah, let's be positive. So we have an update to my foundation stack. And as I spoke about in a couple of videos ago, I'm going to buy one sovereign and one silver, one 1 ounce silver coin. And I've kept to my promise. So in my little bag, I shall reveal, drum roll please, my second 2022 Queen's Platinum Jubilee Sovereign. There we go, in all its glory. I do apologise for the state of my hands. Scabs on them from playing sport where I've been brutalised. So there we go. Beautiful coin, do we think? Or a bit messy? Is this design a bit messy? Who cares? It's a bullion sovereign. Stop being obsessed with the design and just accept it for what it is. And be happy that actually, am I owning a semi-numismatic coin for the price of a bullion coin? This is what I've been considering. So there is my February 2022 purchase. And here is the one I bought last month. Hooray! So we got two 2022s. And I thought I'll show all my bullion sovereigns so we know where we are. I think I've got a 2020. I have a 2018, 19, where my eyesight's so bad I can't even see anymore. A 2000, a 1913 best value disaster copper spotted to death sovereign. Doesn't matter. This is bullion, remember. Another 2020 sovereign. 1981 sovereign. Isn't that lovely? That's a proper sovereign, isn't it? And last but not least, a 2021 sovereign, another one. So I've got 9 sovereigns, or I had 8. I can't actually count here. Yeah, I had 7 bullion sovereigns. And then I bought this 2022 in January, then I just bought this one. So it's not too bad, you know. And let's look at our 1 ounce silver. Now, I didn't say I buy a coin, but I kind of cheated. And I bought a 1 ounce Buffalo round, which is still produced by the US Mint, but it's not actually a bullion coin, quote marks. But it's very cheap and very close to spot price, so I'm happy with it. It's a 1 ounce coin. And the reason I bought this, instead of buying, I'll compare it to a good old Brit here. It's 2021, but you know, not that it really needs much comparison. The reason I bought this is because basically, I've got to be honest with you, I really struggle to buy this coin. I really, really struggle to come to terms of buying another one of these. Just because it was so boring. I had a real mental block about buying another one of these. I looked on eBay, I looked on coin auctions, I looked on other second-hand bullion jewelers' websites. I looked all over the internet. I was anything but to buy the same coin again. And I just don't know why that was. Psychologically, I found it so difficult. I was so close to buying, like spending you know, these in the UK at the moment are about 333, 335 in pounds. And I was so close to sort of spending, you know, 410 to 450 on something a bit different, like a slabbed sovereign. And I just, you know, I looked around, I couldn't even buy. The irony of it was a beaten up old sovereign like this, you know, copper spotted, they're still £330. You know, there's barely no difference at all. So I just thought, let's just stick to this. And you know, I did have that one thing in the back of my head that, you know, just maybe when they go back to the normal design next year, maybe it will carry a small premium, this design, you know. So I got it, pulled the trigger, there it is. And it was the same with the silver. I got Brits pouring out of my ears. I cannot take any more Brits. And this is a hobby for me as well. You know, it's not just about grinding and collecting money. I enjoy coins, bars, you name it. I find them interesting, you know. I'm not a super hardcore numismatic nutcase. I am just a human being like anyone else. I just can't take buying another Britannia. So I'm going to treat myself to any 1 ounce. I'm changing it slightly, that I can buy a bullion 1 ounce coin, but it doesn't have to be a Britannia because I can't take it just buying Britannias all the time, you know. They're a great coin, don't get me wrong. I probably will buy one. You know, it's just silver bullion is silver bullion. Now, a couple of interesting things. Gold price doing pretty well, looking good this year. Weirdly, I looked at the Hankey Cofness Gold Sentiment Score, which is if you go to the goldsentimentreport.com or something like that. I'm not affiliated with it. I don't make any money out of it. It's just an interesting indicator. Shows you this thing about the sentiment in the world about buying gold at this moment in time, and it scrapes websites and news feeds and puts them into an algorithm and comes up with a conclusion. This was actually right on bearish day before yesterday, and it's moved up a bit into obviously towards neutral. But what's interesting is I need to do some more research to find out why it's so bearish, but yet gold has been up the last sort of week, I would say, and generally doing quite well this year. I know there's interest rate hikes factored in from the Federal Reserve, 4 or something like that, and that generally moves against gold doing well. But I don't think that. I think the inflation's still insane, and with the Ukraine issues, war, still got some supply issues going on, and whether those interest rates hikes will happen because of, you know, they may have to pull back on those. You know, maybe that's why gold's holding up well, you know, and the cat's finally out of the bag. So that's just an interesting thought there. Silver's up as well. Obviously, we're over $23 an ounce at the moment. So we're at $18.32 an ounce at the time of making this for gold, which is good. Got up to about, I don't think we got up to 1840s or 50s, near 1850s recently. I would say it's looking good. And of course, it makes me FOMO. I'm FOMOing now. Now I'm thinking, well, should I be buying more of these? Just backing up the truck. You know, why am I waiting until December to buy one? Why don't I buy half a dozen now? And it's going against the principle of this kind of cost averaging stacking thing, where it's just like ticking along in the background. That's why I've got to tell myself. Right, I had a dream last night that I needed to buy a large bar of gold. It was a really freaky dream. I had this dream that I had to buy £10,000 worth of gold, roughly, which is about 5 ounces, maybe a bit more, 6 ounces of gold. I don't know why I had that dream. So something was telling me to take money out of the bank and not have it in there and buy a large chunk of gold with it. It was really interesting. So I have got a hankering for a large bar of gold. But maybe that's going a bit too far, I don't know. But I don't know if anybody else has dreams about buying bullion. It's crazy. It's probably to do with looking at all these charts and, you know, coins and website, you know, prices all the time and seeing what's going on. Which is, you know, like I say, going back to the original thing, we should just focus on stacking this foundation and not worrying, getting caught up in that. and then treat yourself to some bits around the edges if the time is right. Yeah, because this has got a different purpose. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you have a great weekend, and bye for now.